hope you enjoyed this photo montage of a two-story farmhouse we found a few years ago on the back roads in Kansas. We tried to find it again to do a video of it, but all we could figure out is that it has been torn down to make room for more farmland. As far back as I can remember, I've had a passion for abandoned homes and buildings and the paranormal. I thank my Grandma Spry for this. She was always taking me into old places she found in the woods and the back roads. My most favorite memory was when I was maybe 10 years old. Her, my mom, and two of my aunts and I were going blueberry picking, and we decided to stop at a big abandoned two-story house that no one would ever stay in for very long. She parked out in behind the house, and we went in through the back door, which was wide open. Now, this was back in the mid-70s. There were no posted signs that I can remember. My one aunt, who at the time was always nervous, I'll call her the logical one, saw that the basement door inside was wide open and decided because, well, you know, in all the horror movies, murders happened in the basement, she was going to lock the basement door with a padlock that laid nearby, and then jammed an old broom handle up underneath the door handle and against the wall, jamming it so that nobody could open the door. We walked through, inspected the whole downstairs. The only thing we found was that there was a burn hole in the middle of the one floor and a lot of dust and a few pieces of scraggly furniture. But the upstairs was an entirely different story. One of the bedrooms towards the back had a beautiful bed completely made. It was immaculate. The dresser had a jewelry box, hairbrush, makeup, perfume, and a couple of antique lights on it. It was the clothes in the closet were perfectly hung with no dust, no yellowing on the shoulders. Shoes were underneath. There was not a speck of dust anywhere in this room. My logical aunt looked at everyone and she said, "I think somebody's living here. We need to go." Just then, we heard noises downstairs, and my mom and my two aunts totally freaked out, and they ran out, yelling and screaming, "Oh my God, somebody's here." And left me and my grandma behind in the dust, and we both made it to the car at the same time, and we left and we went blueberry picking. When we got where we were going, my logical aunt decided that we need to go back because we must have locked somebody in the basement. The looks on my mom and my other aunt's face was like, there's no way if you want to go unlock that basement door, you're going alone. And my grandmother just plainly said, if we lock somebody in the basement, they'll just have to break the door down and get out by themselves. We're not going back. Needless to say, even though it was brought up countless times over the years, no one ever went back to that house. Other people have tried over the years to rehab that house and to live in it, but nobody ever stayed in it more than a few months or even a year. As always, when you enter these houses, please be respectful. If you can, get permission from owners before you go in. Do not destroy or tag or take anything from them. Because someday you're going to go down the road and see a house, and then maybe a week or two later go back, and you won't even know that the house was ever there. Everyone have a blessed week. Enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe, and in the comments tell me your favorite of your memories growing up. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, Haunted Ramblings.